The Sakuras are blooming in Tokyo, and I just had my favorite meal in all of Japan. I'm still addicted to pancakes. I found an egg slut and watched the monkey perform at Ueno Park. Since it's raining in Tokyo, I thought it'd be a perfect time to have a cozy meal like Shabu Shabu. I looked up some local spots in the Roppongi area and found a restaurant that specialized in Dashi Shabu.
So they just brought us some tea. Yeah, it seems like a very traditional experience.
When we walked into the restaurant, we were actually surprised to find it was a very traditional, quiet setting. Once we got seated, we were so excited to have this experience.
It's like roasted.
As soon as you walk through the door, the customer service is top tier, and she's so nice, explaining everything thoroughly.
This is sesame tofu.
Sesame tofu is our first dish on the lunch menu. It's a firm tofu with a light umami flavor, a perfect balance of savory and sweet. As the water began to boil, she then brought out the dashi soup, meat, vegetables, and rice. She then started to put the vegetables into the boiling water and even explained to us that some of the vegetables came from Kyoto.
Vegetables are cooked when they're soft, and then to cook the meat, you just dip it in and wiggle it around. And then once it's cooked, you dip it into the broth, and then add sliced green onion and yuzu citrus to the sauce as you like. Be 5 to 10 seconds, pork 10 to 20. Vegetables 2 to 8 minutes. Mushrooms and stalks of green vegetables may take longer. Noodles 5 minutes.
This vegetable is kujoumiri from Kyoto.
Oh, wow.
This is shirofu, miari tofu, or mochi. This is akakonyaku. Do you know konyaku in Japan? Specialist red konyaku.
Wow.
And this green onion are put in this dashi, and this yakumi is yuzu peppers is too hot.
So you put the spring onion in your broth, as much or as little as you would like. I'm gonna go a bit. We'll see. There's a lot there, so. And you can also add to the broth yuzu peppers.
Wow. So it uses the citrus, and that's bubbling good. Cook for how long?
8 minutes or so.
Okay. So I'm about to have my first Shabu Shabu experience, and I think this is the perfect way to have it. We have this traditional setting, the tatami mats. I don't know if you guys can hear the music, but they're playing like classical Japanese instrumental music. It's just a beautiful setting. Itadakimasu. Go for the meat. Looks like a bacon strip. Shabu Shabu. So the name Shabu Shabu actually means swish swish, which is the sound the meat makes as you move it through this water. Alright, let's give it a try. Wow. So much flavor in the dashi, it gets in the meat, and the meat's perfectly chewy. Like it's like a perfect chewy bite.
I dropped it. Delicious.
So delicious. It's like you feel like you're full of like real good vegetables, and the soup is just sweet and perfects the meat.
Now this part really surprised us. She brought in soba noodles to finish our soup with and even prepared it for us.
This is curry powders put in with dashes and change the taste.
Now we're having another course, I'd say, of the soba noodles. She refilled the broth we have. She gave us a little timer. 3 minutes, she said. About to try this soba. Bouncy. It's almost like a creamy matcha. It's like a matcha pudding. So good.
Best meal in Japan. Look at this.
So good.
So good.
We officially just finished the Shabu Shabu feast. Incredible. Incredible. We had the Shabu Shabu. She came in for the soba noodles. They did everything, like, as far as like put the vegetables in for us, teach us how to do it, because this was my first time. I had no idea what to do, but helped guide us through the experience, the music, the tatami mats, just everything about this experience, and the dessert, the matcha pudding. I feel like this is what you think of, like, when you think of eating in Japan. There's no better way to put it. I 100% recommend coming to an experience like this. This is Hyouki Nishi-Azabu Dashi. Come here if you guys get the chance, because 100% worth it. Have the best Shabu Shabu experience you can have in Japan.
Walking through the Shinjuku area, and something brought me back to my Los Angeles days. I saw an egg slut and I was so surprised to see it here in Tokyo, so I had to give it a try. It looks so good. Yeah, people in LA go crazy over egg slut. Like, it's a really good breakfast to have if you're downtown. Looking tasty. The egg yolk just broke in my hand. So good though. Like, the bread's so soft. I'm so lucky to be here to witness the Sakura bloom here in Tokyo, so we had to head over to Ueno Park. It's so amazing to see everyone just come together at Ueno Park and sit on the grass and just have a good time. Out of the places I've been in the world, I really can't put anything above being in Japan. I love how Japan transforms, whether it's day to night or season to season. It's just such a beautiful country. There's also such an abundance of things to do. Life could never get boring here.